We're here in Denver, Colorado for what should be another exciting game. And our game features the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. Not much more needs to be said.
These two teams sure don't like each other, especially if they're both in contention to win the division. That's why this matchup has always been more intense than other games they played during the season.
They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Moore is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is taken by Claiborne. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Number 16 out of the gun. Going to the air on 1st down. With the pass. This one falls incomplete. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch each other back. Let us dictate.
Hopkins, the lone back.
Under 10.
Gets rid of it. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it.
I think he was trying to do something with it before he had it. You have to look the pass into your hands and secure it before you start thinking about running it downfield.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
There we go, dude. They ain't getting nothing. Play hard and fast, baby. Here we go,
Number
baby.
16 spreads them out. Intercepted. Timing was off and the pass was intercepted.
Yeah, he tried to force that one a little bit. He's got to do a better job of reading the coverage, or this one may be a long game.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Kelly, the lone back, dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. Good read on that play. He saw them drop back in zone and took advantage.
That's the kind of efficiency that the coach is looking for out of him. Take what the defense gives, don't force it, protect the football, those kinds of things.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
One of us will make a play. Not today. Here we go.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Pressure, throwing, nearly intercepted.
He's back in his zone, he's reading, he sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Play football. Come on.
Denver comes out in their nickel package.
Let's go. Defense.
Throws it, and he dropped it.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. And it's surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
Here we go. This will take the lead. The try is good. Decent drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
And you want to get something on your first possession. They were looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
Moore looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is fielded by Claiborne. Denver trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hopkins lines up behind his fullback in the eye. With a counterplay. Jones comes up to make the play at the 22.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Hey, watch the screen.
Gives the ball off. Play action. Rolling right. Gets rid of it. Behind him, but he has it. Runs him over. The 40. Number 56 is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. So they pick up a 1st down and a lot more. Good call there.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
So we gonna take it. We like to practice rules.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Careful. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Drops the interception.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
No, one. Do something.
Hopkins, the lone setback. Keeping him at bay. T comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. Hopkins pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Out of the gun. Closing in. Throwing. He couldn't control it. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Get it up. Let's run.
To carry it. Number 40 is there for the tackle.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33. Nickelback in this time. Under pressure, throws it. Wide receiver has it. Wall can't find a way to advance it to the 1st down marker.
On the play.
We'll have a tie game if he can make this kick. So a questionable call in a close game.
I know that this team is desperate for a score here, but if you want to win this thing, you have to make smart decisions. Know what your kicker is capable of. Heck, that decision might just have lost them the game.
So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 45-yard line. Denver comes out in a 4-3. With the pass, almost picked off. Harris had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Gives the ball off. Number 25 is there for the tackle at the 48.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Third and 7.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Watch out. Not today.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package.
Come on. Here we go, baby.
They give it to the halfback. Cornell is there on the stop at the 48-yard line. They can't get the first down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Sapp is ready to punt this one away. Claiborne is the deep return man. He signals for a fair catch. And a great punt that goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Yep, he hit that one just the way he wanted to. And now they've got him pinned almost in the end zone.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Let us dictate. From the start, from the start.
Hopkins in the backfield. Hand it off. T comes up to make the play at the 4-yard line.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Second and 9. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. So we gonna take it. Set. Yeah, you see me.
They give it to the halfback. Owens is there for the tackle at the 13. They don't deviate at all from the last play call as they keep it on the ground.
Third and inches. Ball on the 13-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. Incomplete pass.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. But they're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
Foster will come in now to punt it away. Number 31 looks like he's ready for the return. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 47-yard line. The Raiders will start the drive at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Pressure, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. He barely got that one off.
That wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Number 25 is there on the stop at the 29. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
Let's go, boys. Ain't no play. Go low.
Crane with a man in motion. With a counterplay. Cornell is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
1-yard gain on that play. So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Press on. Watch each other back.
The Broncos with a 4-man front.
Play football. Hey, let's go 1 deep.
Looking upfield. Joyce is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. Short gain, big hit by the defensive end. They have to get it now to at least the 19-yard line.
Get the pressure on, man. Come on.
Denver comes out in their nickel package.
You turning it up. Watch underneath. Watch your eyes.
With the throw, and he can't hang on.
He can catch just about anything that the quarterback throws in his direction. He couldn't find a way to quiet that one down and bring it in for a catch.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. The field goal attempt is good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Moore comes in to kick off. Sends it sailing. This one is handled by Claiborne. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going.
The Broncos will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Out of the I formation.
One of us will make a play. It's on. There we go.
Handed off to the back. Jones is there on the stop at the 22.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Just about a 3-yard gain. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Back in the gun. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Rolling out to his right. Almost intercepted. Higgins was the intended receiver on that play.
Receiver on the play.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Closing in, and he's hit as he throws.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Number 31 sets up to run back the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 43-yard line.
Ball on their own 43.
Start the drive at the 43-yard line. First and 10.
Will. They ain't got nothing.
Kelly, the lone back, under pressure, throwing, and he makes the grab. Burton is there for the tackle. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Second and 4 coming up here.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
One back. Let's go now. Watch the snap down.
Kelly, the lone setback.
Get ready.
He's off to the tailback. Harris stops him for negative yardage. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Let's run.
Only one man in the backfield.
Hold the look.
Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Cornell had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Sapp comes into the game for the punt. Claiborne into return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 12-yard line.
Ball on their own 12.
At the 12-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, boys. Go make the play.
Hopkins, the lone
Hey, you
setback.
see me? Here I come. Lock it.
hand it off to the back. Punt is there for the tackle at the 25. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Stay both now. I can do it, baby.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 6-0. Raiders.
6. The Broncos, nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Danny.
Out of the I formation.
Let's go one deep. Let's go. It's on. Clear.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Down he goes.
I really like the way these guys play defense. They're aggressive, and their intensity leads to big-time plays like that.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here I go.
They'll spot this one at the 27-yard line. It records his third tackle of the game. Just a punishing run by the fullback.
And that's what he can do to you. You can't bring this guy down with an arm tackle. You got to swarm him. Get him from all sides, and then just take him to the
Third
ground.
and 7.
Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Number 31 is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. The punter will have his third chance coming up here. From the 38. Number 31 returns this one to 46-yard line. So they have first and 10 here.
At the 46-yard line. First and 10.
All right, let's go.
Denver lines up in a 4-3.
No more, fella.
Gets the call. Tate is there for the tackle at the 49.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Blue down.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3.
Watch your eyes. Watch the play. Yeah, it's on.
On the call. Great fake. On the run. And he lets it slip out of his grasp. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in.
Third and 6. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Be careful. Yo, one. Let's go. All on us, y'all. Stay both now.
Gets rid of it. Jumps and makes the catch. Number 82 nails his quarterback out with a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
First and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Kelly, the lone setback.
One back.
Little misdirection. Burton is there for the tackle at the 39. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
Second and long.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
So low. Don't make a play.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3.
Let's go now.
Gets rid of it. Runs him over. Number 25 is there on the stop at the 26-yard line. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
On third down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert. Denver using 3 linebackers.
Defense, get ready.
Hand off to the tailback. Burton tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. Another third down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to third down, it's about to be first down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 24-yard line. Let's run, man. Let's go.
Denver lines up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Spins away. Payton is there for the tackle at the 15-yard line. Kelly running hard, going right through the arm tackles. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
How weak, how weak.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. Hand off to the tailback. Flips the tackle. Burton comes up to make the play at the 11.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go.
They'll go from the I formation. Gets the call. Payton is there on the stop at the 9. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. This is the 10th play of this drive. They're down inside the 10.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Quick shoot.
Out of the I formation. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. The tight end is wide open in the flat. Richard with a decent 6-yard gain.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Two more yards and they'll be in the end zone.
2-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. Come on. Big stop, big stop, let's go.
Keeps it. And they're in.
Touchdown, Raiders.
So they designed that one for the quarterback, and he finds his way to the end zone. Moore comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by Claiborne. Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended in a punt.
The
First and 10.
Broncos will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Everything you got.
They'll pass on first down. He can't escape. Douglas gets to him in a hurry.
He really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, big, strong man.
Now in second and long after the set.
17-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Draw play. Johnstone comes up to make the play. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far.
Third and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
Hopkins in the backfield.
Let's go. One center.
Throws it. Near intercepted.
They were in zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Foster is ready to punt this one away. Number 31 back to return. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 50-yard line.
Two-minute warning coming up.
At the 50-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah, you see me. That's right.
Denver lines up in a 4-3. Throwing. The pass falls incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Here we go. All right, now.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3.
They don't get nothing.
Hand it off. Reese is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. Kelly kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Watch your man. Let's ride, man.
Denver lines up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Owens comes up to make the play at the 35. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. First and 10.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Do something.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. Throws it. It's going the other way.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Danny.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Complete to the running back. Number 40 is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
They're coming with the blitz. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. And we update our stats after that last play. Here's what he's had to endure when back to throw. As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Let's go now. We're talking about
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Pressure with the throw. Drops the interception.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Receiver on the play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 14-yard line.
Deep in their own territory.
Start the drive at the 14-yard line. First and 10.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Tate is there on the stop at the 15-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Second and 9.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Denver lines up in the 46. Los Angeles calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Just over a minute still to
Ball
go.
on the 15-yard line.
Come on. Here it goes.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3.
Come on. Keep the throttle down.
They give it to the halfback. Harris comes up to make the play at the 16-yard line.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Ball on their own 16.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Ain't no way. Gotta keep our boys in. Watch the man.
Denver comes out in their nickel tackle. They're going to spot this one at the 19-yard line, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Sapp will come in now to punt it away. Claiborne sets up, waiting for the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
They'll start the drive at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on 1st down. Throwing. And he makes no, he can't hold it in. That's his 3rd drop.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Here we come. Watch each other back.
Hopkins in the backfield.
Come on. Blue game.
With the pass. And he drops the pass. 2 in a row just dropped.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
It's on.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Gets his hand on it. Yet another drop for him.
Ball, the intended receiver on the play.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 22-yard line.
Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Ball on their own
Raiders
22.
will start the drive at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Nothing. They don't
Denver
get
lines up in a 4-3. Pearson moves in motion.
We're talking
He'll
about
pass
lead.
on 1st down. Unleashes the deep ball. Almost picked off. Close to a big play by the defense.
And it probably should have been a big play. He had perfect position to get the interception. He just dropped it.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Pump fakes. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. Yet another drop for him.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Make him dump it on. Flat alert.
Throws it. Bishop brings him down before he can reach the marker. He makes the catch, but they tackle him right away, so they'll be looking at 4th down right now.
That's good defense. They didn't need to try anything fancy there. Just get him to the ground so he couldn't pick up the 1st down.
Claiborne lines up deep for the punt return. Fair catch.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Ball on their own 32.
Start the drive at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Watch the snap now.
Number 16 from the shotgun. Hopkins, the man in motion. Closing in.
I really like the way these guys get after the quarterback. They have a bunch of effort guys out there that have non-stop motors. They push to the inside, they rush to the outside, and they really do a good job applying pressure, forcing the quarterback to throw it before he wants to.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
On the 26-yard line.
Going into halftime, the score is 13-0. Raiders.
13, the Broncos, nothing. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Pritchett in to kick this one off.
To start the second half. Number 31 back deep to return.
He got all of that one. This one is handled by number 31. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Broncos with a four-man front. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Wide receiver has it. Reese comes up to make the play. At the 31. The defense dropped everybody back, but he was able to find some space and make the catch for the first down.
That was a good read off the line by the receiver. He recognized his zone coverage, made a slight adjustment to his route. The quarterback knew where he would be, made a good throw, and they convert it for a first down.
Out of the I formation. On the carry. Setting up play action. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. That's his third drop. Frame did not get into a rhythm in the first half, and let's turn to his passing chart now to discern where he struggled. The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming with the pass. It's going the other way. The 30.
They're playing a cover two, so the corners got the bumps and the safeties dropped back into coverage. Then they just read the quarterback like a book, and bam, an interception.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Play football.
They'll bring the blitz. Pressure. Huge hit. Someone gets free there.
Yeah, and that's one of the advantages of the 3-4 defense. They can always bring that extra rusher, and you don't know where he's coming from. It could be from the outside or the inside. It could be a linebacker, it could be a safety. And right there, it led to a sack.
Get it up. Hey, watch the ball.
Drops back. Closing in. Throws this one off balance. Number 31 drags the ball carrier down behind the line. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department. If they can get it to the 15-yard line, they'll get a first down.
Get it, son. You need a rush. Don't make a
Number
play.
16 starts out of the shotgun.
DBs, let's go.
Dropping back, throwing, and the catch is made. Hunt comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line, and it looks like they'll have to settle for 3. Pritchett lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. Veteran kicks it through.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Number 31, back to return.
Nice distance. From the 1. In the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception. Ball on their own 29.
Start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go one deep.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3. Peyton comes up to make the play at the 30.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Check it out, baby. Watch your man.
Still in this direction. Number 25 is there for the tackle. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, and the catch is made. Claiborne is there on the stop at the 48-yard line. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
Be careful. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Only one man back.
Defense, get ready.
They're blitzing with the throw. He hits his receiver. This one was spotted at the 46. It's his third tackle of the contest. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Fresh strong. Hey, watch the screen.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hold the look. Strong, two backers.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3.
Let's go, boys.
Hand it off. Harris is there on the stop at the 44.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Third down play here. They have to get it to the 36.
Here we go. Let's go now. Watch your eyes. Let's go.
Tucks it away. Setting up play action. Deep throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. Cross looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Moore comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
They did everything they had to on that one, and the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is taken by Claiborne. The Broncos need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 20-yard line.
The Broncos will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, baby.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Check it out, baby.
play. He was really hit hard on that play.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Hey. Play hard and fast, baby.
Drops back. Under pressure. Won't get away.
It's almost like they knew what the snap count was going to be in that one. When he sees a rush coming, he has to know who his hot read is and get the ball to him more quickly.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable. Pressure coming. Doesn't get much behind it. Comes in low, but he has it. Great defensive effort to keep them from getting close to the sticks.
Well, there aren't too many plays in the playbook for 3rd and a mile. You got to try something other than a short route.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3 and out. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Catch made at the 44-yard line.
Cross returns from being injured.
Strong right. All right, now.
Despite very little success running on 1st down, they still lead.
And running is important, but they've got other weapons that can get them in the end zone.
Number 25 is there on the stop at the 44-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go, D. There we go, D. Hey, here we go.
Looking to run it here. Nice play fake. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
Denver comes out in their nickel package.
Let's go, let's go. Gotta keep our points in.
Dropping back with the throw. Reese is there for the tackle.
On the reception. The
That
result
powerful
of the
arm
play
brings
is
them a
a
first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Regular. Everything you got.
They can't get it done on the ground on 1st down, John, but they're still leading in this one.
Some teams manage to get by pretty well without a solid running game. And that's mostly because their passing game is very effective, especially their short passing game.
It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
On the offense, number 67.
Barton is called for holding.
Holding happens on almost every play. It just depends on whether the official sees it and decides to call it.
1st and long. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Need a hammer, not the nail. Let's go, boys.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Going to the air on 1st down. Pressure, throws it. Completed pass to the back. Harris is there on the stop. Kelly is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Get me going. Tampa. No, one.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. With the carry, Owen stops him for negative yardage. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or 2.
Here we go.
Drops back, closing in, throwing. Pass ball's incomplete.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receiver.
Sapp comes into the game for the punt. Claiborne is back to receive this kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Keep the back.
He takes the delayed handoff. Palmer comes up to make the play. At the 21-yard line, Hopkins takes it up the middle for a yard or two. It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Number 16, back in the shotgun.
We're talking about bringing. What screen? It's on. Here we come.
They're coming with the blitz. Ooh, what a hit on the quarterback. And the quarterback continues to take tremendous punishment. After the sack, they'll be looking at third and long here.
16-yard line.
Let's go, baby. It's our chance. I'm coming through, baby.
The Raiders come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Complete to the wide receiver.
Yeah, I don't know why you call a play that doesn't take your receiver past that first down marker.
At the end of 3, the score is 20-3. Raiders.
20. The Broncos. 3.
Denver is going to need a huge fourth quarter if they expect to win this one. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 41-yard line.
Kelly goes back into the game after being injured earlier.
One back.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Looking for room. Harris is there for the tackle at the 50-yard line.
On the
8-yard gain.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. With the pass, here's Wilson. What a collision. They're going to spot this one at the 42-yard line. He's in on that stop, gets credited with tackle number 6. The blitz was coming, and he got rid of the ball very quickly.
You know, when it comes to making the right decision, this is the kind of guy you want out there under center.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
What's the hard count? We coming to wreck.
Only one man in the backfield. Under pressure, throwing, and it's complete. He'll feel that one tomorrow. He makes another catch to put him over 100 yards in receptions today. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Drops back. Fakes the throw. Going long. He made the catch. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some holes, especially in the seam.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The extra point attempt is good. They have a commanding 24-point lead after that touchdown. Moore is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is fielded by Claiborne.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
The Broncos will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Play hard and fast, man.
Only one man back.
Gotta have it, D.
On the ground. Keeps his feet moving. Big hit on the ball carrier. The defense was out of position on that run.
You know, they caught him on a blitz on that play. And the thing about a blitz is you can throw him for a loss. The bad thing about a blitz is once you get through it, then you're into the secondary, and you'll usually get a big play. That time, it was a bad thing about the blitz.
From the start, from the start.
Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. Owens comes up to make the play.
On the run.
I'll tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield blockers.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Watch out. Let's run, man.
Gets rid of it. And his pass is completed. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Let's go.
The Raiders come out in a nickel pack, setting up play action, throwing. And he fails to hang on to that. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
All right, now.
They'll go with the quarter defense. With the pass, it's batted away. That's his third drop.
The intended receiver on the play. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
It's on. This too easy. Watch him draw a screen.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
With the throw, and he steps out of bounds at the 33. Wall caught it short of the first down marker. Fourth and 3 coming up. This is not a difficult decision. They're going to go for it. Pressure coming, throwing short. Now he looks for blockers. Fumble, loose ball. The Raiders get it.
Covered by the defense. First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ace, 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 ace.
Let's go, man.
The Broncos with a four-man front. Going to the air on first down. Pressure.
And this defense does what it takes to bring down the quarterback. They've got the outside rush, the inside rush, and they have all the right moves.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack.
24-yard line.
Ran right. Not today, sir.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3. Here they come. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
3rd and 14. Ball on the 24-yard line.
This too easy. You can't say
Consistent success on 3rd down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
They're going to spot this one at the 24-yard line. It's a half dozen tackles now. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground, take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Claiborne will go back to accept this punt. He signals for a fair catch.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Denver will start the drive at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey. Here I go.
Hopkins in the backfield.
Tampa. Bring it. Hold the look.
Tosses it right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
That's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Ball on their own 34.
Get it up. Watch a man.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Closing in with the pass. Swings it out to the fullback. Number 56 is there for the tackle at the 35. Number 16 picks up next to nothing on that one. That pass goes for about a yard.
3rd and 12. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Good shoot. Give me some.
The defense lines up in the nickel. With the throw, picked off. Number 16 has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
Keep it up. All right, let's go. It's on.
Kelly, the deep man. Richards moves in motion. This one is handed off. Tate comes up to make the play. Pickup of about 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Let's go. Be fierce.
Denver comes out in a dime package. With a counterplay. Jackson is there on the stop at the 41. Kelly takes it up the middle for a yard or two. To convert on this 3rd down, they have to get it to the 37. The Broncos with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Number 25 comes up to make the play. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
Watch your eyes.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. Handed off to the fullback. The defender goes down. Owens is there for the tackle at the 30. And he picks up about 4. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Everything you got.
Tucks it away. Joyce comes up to make the play at the 26. Kelly rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Third down, and they'll have to try to get it to the 24-yard line to pick up a 1st down. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Here we go, baby. Rock and
The
roll.
defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. Putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on 3rd down.
So they have first and 10
Ball
here.
on the 23-yard line.
Hold the look.
Richards goes in motion. Hands it off to the back. Cornell comes up to make the play. At the 24. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that
Ball
play.
on the 24-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Denver comes out in a 4-3.
Let's go. Stay post left.
A little misdirection. Harris is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line. Coming up to the end of the game, and they're content to run the ball, trying to take time off the clock.
I tell you, the ability to run the ball late in the fourth quarter is what allows a team to finish out games. That's exactly what's happening right here.
No more, fellas.
They've done very well on third down to this point.
Showtime, baby.
Hand it off. Owens comes up to make the play at the 21. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
Moore will try to come through with a field goal here. The kick sails through the uprights. The Raiders continue to increase their lead. Good distance. This one is fielded by Claiborne. Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Under pressure with the throw. It's broken up.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Wall was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
Number 16 from the shotgun. The rush is on. This one falls incomplete. That's his third drop.
Receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Don't be fooled now.
The Raiders come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Pressure coming. He gets there and pulls him down from behind. Great play to knife in there for the sack. Clearly, the offensive line is having a lot of trouble getting it together.
You have to be able to protect the quarterback in that type of situation. It's going to take a little longer to find the open man or the hole in the zone. And you got to find a way to give him that extra time that he needs.
From the 49.
34-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
Bring it up, bring it up. All on us, y'all.
I'm coming through, baby.
Still taking it.
Yeah, Cole. I can do it, baby. Watch screen. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's run, man. We coming to wreck. We turning it up. Here we go, baby. Lucky, lucky.
That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Los Angeles 30-3. This is Al Michaels with John Madden.
Please drive home safely.